Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. We are diving back into Manor. We are on the beta update, and what I want to do now that we have salt available and we also have fish in the game, there's also been a few changes in terms of Unreal Engine 5, which has, well, not necessarily because of Unreal Engine 5, but because I think of the extra resources. We do also then have extra resources in all the other regions, and so as you can see, we've got a lot of doubling up of stuff. Now, playing my last two playthroughs, I came to the conclusion of how much inter-region trade I believe is just truly necessary in the game. And to highlight this, I am going to attempt to do a playthrough with truly beautiful inter-region trade going throughout all of the regions. For instance, back here we have clay and rich iron, which will probably be used. Here we do have rich iron, which may get into. We've got rich salt. We'll attempt to use the fish from down here. And somewhere on the map, potentially right in the middle where we've got the rich salt, we are actually then going to try and build a mega city being housed and supplied and kept up from all of the other regions. So that's the goal of this playthrough. Now, as I know, this playthrough can, or this gameplay can sometimes get a little bit repetitive and boring. There will be a fair bit of editing in this series, a fair bit of skipping. Let me know if you'd rather see it on a more of a slow motion kind of a thing. So, for instance, what I'm going to do now, I am going to go ahead and start this off. I will, in fact, just quickly show you. So in our region, we start with a rich stone. And as you can see, there's no other rich deposits, which means we do get fertility. We also have fertility in this region and this one in the corner. The rest, if I do a quick scan, as you can see, they're all pretty red and yellow. So we are starting with a good bit of fertility. So this is going to become a huge farming town. Now, nothing, before I go and make my major city in any of my villages, because they will technically be villages. I think they'll get maybe to a small town. None of them are going to involve level 3 burgage plots. So we're going to get 3 development points per village. And then in the city, we are going to attempt to max it out. So for now, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and start off this town. We're going to, in essence, go and start a cut. I will come back to you when we reach spring of year 2. So I'll see you then. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, you join us. We are at the beginning of year 2. We've gotten a lot of vegetables in. It was very touch and go during winter, which is, to be honest, exactly what I was expecting. All I was doing was hunting wild animals. Always going to end up being a bit of a problem. We did lose 2 people, unfortunately. We can take the guy off the church now, more to the point. So here we have... Oh, no. Oh, according to this, I lost 4 people. My. I thought I'd only lost 4, but we have managed to plant some wheat in our first year. So that I'm very happy with. We've got a windmill ready to go. I do want to build a couple more vegetable plot houses here, but there's this annoying supply in the way because I've moved my sawmill. And he is taking everything from this supply first. Luckily, I have 2 oxen on the go. Go and order another one. These guys are going to be used for the farmhouse. We do have 1 development point in heavy plow. Because for the farming village, we are going to go heavy plow, fertilization, and sheep breeding. I think that's what we're going to aim for. I'm not entirely sure about fertilization, but I think I'm going to use it mostly just because the sheep can run around the fallow fields. I think. We'll make a choice on that one. We are selling excess planks. We can just make a little bit of money, so I can, in fact, put more vegetable gardens down and keep ordering more oxen. So yes, when we get to next season, we should be able to do quite a lot because we're going to have available oxen. These 3 fields are going to be planted for wheat. And then so on that, let's have come down and be... Whoops, nope, ignore that. We didn't have someone on there anyway, so you're going to be flax next season. And you are going to go and barley. And so that's where we are at the moment. Things are coming along quite nice. Oh, come on, seriously, guys. Get rid of that log, will you? Thank you. Right. After road, burgage plot. What? No, I'm gonna do them a tiny bit longer. Last ones. Cool. 2 more burgage plots going down. They'll both be doubles. We'll be able to get 4 more families in total. How are we doing? Plenty of firewood. We can... yeah, put someone back in the hunting camp now. Although, in fact, I said I'm going to turn him off because everyone has at least one source of food, which for now is good enough. With my church, I have enough approval to keep families coming in. And so, with that hunting camp, as it's not maxed out, there's no need to start tapping it off. If I go get meat, they'll just eat twice as much food because they will, in fact, use it as their second food source. And so, we're going to come back up here, and I am going to continue. I didn't finish doing this a minute ago because all of this was forested, and I didn't want to just start chopping down trees for absolutely no reason. So, we are going to a few more barley fields. Stick 1 on the end right here as well. Trying to keep them roughly rectangle because that very much does help with the oxen. And hang on, let's go freeform a second. And now let's go snap the roads. We're going to make it slightly... yeah, alright, we'll go to the road. And then leave. Yeah, barley wasn't great up here. So let's also want to slightly across. A little bit of a gap. Snap the roads again. And let's come on down and make a few more fields. Let's go and put some roads in. All the way down here for now. And then let's finish off by putting in... Triangle could really mess up the oxen if it gets... yeah, so let's... no, let's do... I don't basically want to leave my boundary lines because I'm very scared of that messing things up as well. Okay. And so with that, we still have 2 months of food. We'll put someone back in the woodcutter's lodge. We've only got 5 months left of that. We are in summer. So we have 5 free families. And what is gonna tip over? All 3 of you wheat are going to activate. I'm gonna have turn on as well. We've got just the 1 flax and 2 of the barley. Let's go and turn, I think this, whoa, whoops, this barley on as well. And can't remember what that field's supposed to be. I think that was supposed to be flax. Yes, definitely flax. We'll have that flax turn on as well. But what we're going to do, I'm going to put my wheat fields up to high priority. And the rest they can fight over as they see fit. And we'll see what we can basically get through. We're going to end up with quite a few people in there. We may as well put someone in the hunting camp, but let's increase the numbers. And of course, we should let's go and get another oxen. We should get a good bit of harvesting done. And once all the harvesting's done, we can start to turn it into bread, and we should have enough food to get us through winter. So that's... I mean, yes, a little bit starting ambitious. What can I say? Forward planning. Oh, and what's the point? Get these vegetable farms started. Let's get them both expanded. We'll go ahead and get a couple more free families. They can help with the harvest. Hopefully we get one before harvest next season. We'll be keeping an eye on that. And so yes, as you can guess, this region is going to be used for farming. I'm hoping to get some more farming in down here. I believe that's where... Oh, we've got a little bit of barley, but not much. We've got a bit up here as well. Flax. We've got a huge swath through here and back here. Yes. And of course, then we'll get someone down here eventually just to strip the place of stone. Did I have a second? I do have a second stone deposit, also miles away. We are running out of food. That shouldn't be much of a problem. Let's put that down to 10. That'll keep my people fed for a little while. We should also, I'm hoping, we'll get a second vegetable harvest before the year's end. Livestock. Livestock. Hermit and Ott. Okay, we got one of these guys. We also then got a... Which is stupid. We got one from all the way down here. I think, anyway. Yes, we got this guy. Who's plowing? Why is he plowing? Because it's time to start plowing. That's why he's plowing. Got all 5 families up into here. It's now September. So he's going to start plowing. Okay, this field's a medium priority. This field's a high priority. Yeah, he's plowing that first. Interesting choices. He's transporting. I think he's just actually going to his assigned field. He's going... Where's he going? He's going to start... He's plowing the wrong field because it hasn't actually turned over. This be barley there, not there, so that should be fallow. That's why they're plowing the wrong fields. Because the game's stupid. We start doing all of this in September, yet it doesn't actually turn over until October. I feel like it may as well just turn over in September because, you know, as long as harvesting is a priority before plowing, obviously not for the oxen, then it'll all get done in the right order anyway. But hey-ho, that's just my opinion. It's all a bit sideways, really. And so everything, absolutely everything, is ticking along beautifully. We've got our firewood and food stall. We've got lots of people in the storehouse. What's the point? Let's turn off that. Let's turn off that. We don't want any more stalls unless I actually choose to have more stalls. We are getting in plenty of firewood. We've got 14 months of that, so let's take those guys out. Let's... Definitely build me yet another hitching post. Maybe get me a couple of horses. Put this just on the outside. There's obviously going to be no one to build it. Oh, there is. We've got one family on a side. Oh, maybe that's the guy I took off. Pay more attention. And most of the point, no, we still have 0 food. It's dire, folks. It is dire. Like I said, I'm really hoping to get more vegetables for... Oh, we're getting some threshing done as well. That being the case, we haven't turned over to the next year. So these places are being... I mean, please tell me they're not being planted as well. No, they're not. Good. Oh, it's all so silly. Go ahead and fast forward so we can make it to next year. And I'm going to go and I'm not going to take someone off. That. I'm going to go and create that. I'm going to go and take him off my trading post. Put someone in my windmill. We have grain to be milled. Okay, nice. Now everything has turned over. Much better. Okay, we should have 5 families around here somewhere. Order a new horse. Bandits are stealing my grain. And so on that, I think it's just about time to think about going for one family up to level 2 and making some crossbows. So, for that we need clothing. We do have hides coming in a little bit intermittently, admittedly, but we should be okay. And so, we need a tannery. I'm going to go and build this pretty much right opposite my hunter's lodge. And we are also now getting in flour. So what we need now that flour is coming in the door is move this woodcutter's lodge, quite frankly. You can go... I'm going to stick you in here. Then I want to go and build me farming, 11. Pretty much right where that is, to be honest. There's an oxen when you need one. You taking that pole? Ah, come and nick this one, will you? Thank you. And chuck 2 more in there. Make that a high priority so we can start getting bread. There you go, we did get a second vegetable harvest, which is fantastic. And we are also changing all of that grain into flour. Now, with 2 oxen and what did I end up with? 6 families. It looks like these 2 are actually wrong fields. Looks like I've gone and sown everything. So that's 3 wheat. Well, kind of 4 wheat. There you go. 152 wheat coming in. 72 flax and 126 barley. All of which will be wonderfully used to make wonderful things. So this town is pretty much getting to the point of being... off. You? That'll be the same for you. Close to being self-sufficient in its entirety. Gonna drop that down. Pretty much to 1 family, to be honest. There you go. Nothing stored inside. So hang on. So yeah, all of the crops are gone. That can all be turned off. And... that. 1 more in the granary. Probably don't really need another one in the storehouse quite yet. I mean, there's pretty much just firewood that the storehouse gets. We only have 2 timber and 8 planks. Wow, I guess I've used rather a lot of my planks. Oh, I never put anybody back in the logging camp. That was a mistake. No wonder we've got people everywhere. You can come out. As you're not quite needed. We won't have been making any money for a second or 2, but that's fine. Go and grab another horse, ready for the trading post. And we do need to use him again. And yep, we still need to keep getting grain. Okay, so the fields are going beautifully. I could probably do a little bit more than what I did this season, and I think we'll get away with it. So that means, I mean, they're back up to 90%. I feel like these are gonna regenerate real quickly. Especially once I can get fertilization on the go. Should go up. Let's go and put one person in the tannery as well. There you go, we're making a lot of bread. People should not go hungry this winter at all, which is a great advancement on the first winter, where we had 4 people starve. Granary is moving along beautifully. Grain, spoilage very low. All the rest. Oh, flour is also very low. A little bit jumpy. Bread is low. I think vegetables are low as well. Yes. That's all good. Oh, and then of course we could, although I need to go get the stone. Because there's not too much going on. I am going to build myself my stone mill and get that going. Slow time. Get myself a bit of stone coming in so I can upgrade the granary. That will also decrease spoilage rates because the large granary is better than the small or normal granary for not having your food spoil on you, which will be good. Because it, you know, it's not like it takes any extra manpower, any extra resources, just a straightforward, easy upgrade. Okay, how are we doing? Timber are coming back in. Let's go put someone back in the saw pit. Start getting some more planks back again. Now, consider the fact that everything comes from the granary, as in including grain. I feel like this needs to be removed next season. We'll do that. Obviously, that'll be a summer job. Usually, I attempt to do biggest jobs in winter because there's not a lot else to do. But that's exactly when the windmill's actually going. What I'm going to do then is let's attempt. I mean, this road would be a much better place. 94. Can't really complain at that. 99% efficiency. I think we found where our windmill lives. I'm gonna go and put a windmill there. We'll activate it next turn. I might just leave this one there for aesthetics and leave it dormant. It can be the old mill. Oh wait, actually the tannery needs someone to set up a stall. Now I think about it. Because storehouse isn't going to go and set up a clothing stall because it never freaking does. Here we have a clothing stall. Another beam coming up. So with that, I can hopefully get a level 2 house and start getting, if I can, create a level 2. And as I was saying, start getting some crossbows and start taking out the bandits. Now, I did this in a live stream, basically because I've got a few settings changed. There's no Baron, if you haven't noticed. And there's also going to be no Raiders, because I just want to play a little bit uninterrupted, if I'm honest. There are still bandits, so I will have those to chase around the map and shoot left, right, and the center. And when I was doing this, and I had the same settings when I did this on a stream, I wasn't able to claim the money for myself. The same was I wasn't getting any influence, but I figured out that's kind of an indication. If I kill the bandits and don't get influence, I need to make sure I give the money to town, because I'm not going to be able to claim it for myself. However, if I do get the influence, I will be able to grab the money myself. Let's go and put someone in here. Now, when I do this, I'm going to lose a family. Let's take someone off the communal oven. We've got more than enough bread. We don't never actually need 2 people on the communal level by the looks of it. Now our woodcutter's lodge. I never gave you permission to start making stalls. How? Ooh, 52, 8 months fuel. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We've made it through winter number 2, and I'd say rather successfully. We have things going wonderfully. We have a little bit more grain. So we'll finish. I know changing it would be a lot more efficient already. We're going to do the first season as we're going to finish it as we started. Okay, and that's upgrading to level 2. Might grab this one as well, just so I can go and grab sheep breeding. What I'll do is I'll make a very small pen somewhere. Not quite sure where yet. I'm going to go and build road simply straight over. I mean, I assume. Closer look at, yeah, Emna fertility. Fantastic over here as well. If I think I ever need more wheat, I would like to think I won't, but you never know. Because that's going to become wheat as well. I think that was going to become wheat. No, barley. Yeah, I think that was going to become wheat. Let's put that on wheat next season. Let's turn on this field as well. Turn you 2 onto for flax next season. Yep, they're all flax fields. Flax as well, and then you guys go flax. Here 3. Now, obviously, I could easily get away with two on, 1 off in terms of field rotation, but it's all good. I'm in no rush, perfectly honest. And so, check for barley. Some barley is going to be these 4 fields. And so I think for next season, for now, I'm going to have 2. And then the last season, have you 2. You guys are turned on to wheat for next season, but you're the only 2. So I feel like we could do with another one. So I do kind of want another. I'm going to go and build another couple of wheat fields. Although I say that, build kind of a longish thin one here. Oh. Three, just get the wheat production up. And I'm hoping to keep these trees a little bit. They are right in the way. But you know what? No, let's go ahead. Just do a small one. Right. Yeah. And that can also become, yeah. 3. I'm going to go and put up 4 times speed for a bit because we have fast forwarded a lot whilst I've been playing around. Because I actually think I might build my manor house all the way over here. It seems a bit silly, but I kind of like its location. Granary. Let's go ahead and upgrade that to a large granary. Be sure you can come out of there now because there's nothing to do for you. What do we have? We still got people in the Hunter's Lodge. You can... Oh, whoops. Nope. Yeah, fine. No, wait. But you only need one stall. Hunting camp. You can come out. And what's the point? We don't have any flour left either, so the communal oven can come out. Nice. We have so many planks. And that is going to do us very useful because... Let's go and get a Bowyer's workshop. That means I do lose one of my families to becoming an artisan. But I think that's okay. Let's go and put in a couple more burgage plots. Oh, wait, whoops, sorry, snapped the road. Gonna come in down here. They're also going to be vegetable gardens. 5-star. Put there as well. Great. We're going to keep selling those planks. Keep those going out. And so this will get us 6 more families. That's definitely not going to be a problem for food. We're going to have more vegetables and bread than we know what to do with. There's going to be huge spoilage, to be honest. So, as always, very much that. Yes. Give me 36, please. Very much. And we have our large granary under construction. Let's just go ahead and make sure everyone knows this is a very high priority. Go and turn off new stalls because I would store clothing stall. I don't think we need 2 clothing stalls. And we should have plenty of oxen. Okay, that's Ott. That's a saw pit. Friedland's following, but it won't let me select him. Who's he following? Why is he following them? I am going to go and... well here. So they know that's a low priority though. And that's just beautiful. So I'm also going to go and get another hitching post here. And that is going to be for the continuation of having my oxen be overly useful. And so the large granary is there. So I want to go and build my manor house here, overlooking... although, would you have a manor house next to the farms? I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure, but this is a beautiful view. Maybe my manor house needs to be... I mean, because it doesn't really do much, but it is a great spot on top of the cliff face. I mean, I feel like it is where it needs to be. And, you know, you do get to survey everything from up here, which is beautiful. Yeah, I think this is where our manor house is going to be, but this is all that's going to be done for this episode. In between episodes, I'll go ahead and place the manor house, just so that could be done. And I'll see if there's anything else that needs doing, so when you come back, we are straight back into it. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for joining me, and until we see you again, I hope that you stay safe, happy, and healthy.